Colton Gordon will be the first lefty to start a game for the Astros this year as we get ready to face the Colorado Rockies on a Tuesday night.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a changeup away. So Colton Gordon's first punch out, and there are 2 away.
See if Hunter Goodman can get something started with 2 outs.
High fly ball toward the Crawford boxes. This will sail on out and beyond the Crawford boxes. 1-0 Colorado. Hunter Goodman goes big fly against Colton Gordon. Billy, he's catching tonight.
108 miles an hour off the bat. Matthews didn't even move in left field. That's how well Hunter had clicked that.
Purple rain jacket looks good in Houston.
I think he even goes, God, that's hot.
Willie Castro.
3-pitch strikeout as he bounces back to get Willie Castro to end the inning. 2 strikeouts, but a home run puts the Rockies in front 1-0.
Back-to-back hits for the Rockies with 2 out.
Jake McCarthy will try and keep this 2-out rally moving. Left-handed batter, and he'll drive this well to right field. On the run, Smith and Loperfido. It hits at the base of the wall in deep right center. It's going to score 2. In with a triple, Jake McCarthy.
You got to love those 2-out RBIs. And it came from the bottom of the lineup.
Pitching for the Astros, they have had tremendous issues in the last 10 days, it feels like, against hitters 7, 8, and 9.
And that's hit out in the left center field, racing over his Loperfido, and he runs it down, then goes into a bent leg slide. That looked like that was ticketed for the left center gap. The ball was curving away from Loperfido, but he makes the play to end the inning.
So an advantage for Michael Lorenzen as he looks to beat the Astros in back-to-back starts.
Lorenzen has sent down the first 4 batters he has faced. So here's Christian Walker with a great first homestand, hitting .320.
And Christian hammers one. This is well struck deep to left field. Up on the train tracks. The 8 train has just left Union Station, and it's now a 3-1 game. Home run number 4 for Walker.
Got a hanging slider, put it up onto the train tracks, and Skywalker in flight. An early evening delight.
Now Joey Loperfido with 2 outs and the base is clear.
That ball hit pretty well towards left center. It's slicing, and it gets by the left fielder McCarthy into the wall. Joey Loperfido into second base. That's his 5th double of the year. He's a 2-out base runner. So now Bryce Matthews, the batter.
He breaks his bat, loops it, and Rumfield reached up and snow-coned it, but held on for out number 3.
Michael Lorenzen will have 9-1-2 in the Astros lineup, starting with the catcher Christian Vasquez.
Ground ball down the third base line. That's going to be extra bases. Vasquez racing for second base. Vasquez with his 4th double of the season, and that's how we start the 3rd inning.
It's been so productive when he's gotten a chance. Now 7 for his last 14, Vasquez.
He owns that third baseline. That'll bring up Altuve with the runner in scoring position. The Rockies lead 3-1.
Altuve pops one up on the infield, and nobody makes the play. Willie Castro tried to backhand it, and he dropped it. We'll see how that's ruled, but either way, Altuve reaches on a little flare on the infield. You're going to call that an error on Willie Castro, and now Yordan Alvarez bats, and that'll be a balk called on Lorenzen. That'll advance each base runner 90 feet. Lorenzen chatting it up with John Bacon, the second base umpire. He disagrees with that balk call. Warren Schaefer out to have a word about why that was a balk.
So here's what's interesting is Lorenzen has PitchCom on his glove. And if he was going to his glove to push the PitchCom button and they called a balk on that, Lorenzen typically starts with the ball in his glove. I think that's what he's trying to argue, but it's still a balk. You can't do it. You cannot put your hands in the glove and take them out.
So now 2 in scoring position for Yordan Alvarez. Base hit here could tie the game. And hammers this. Fair ball will be tied at 3. Yordan Alvarez, RBIs 15 and 16. Altuve crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game.
Big man coming through again. Didn't waste any time. 114.2 off the bat.
Paredes draws a walk. That puts runners on first and second for Correa.
Hard ground ball. Rumfield's got it. There's one. And to Lorenzen. Not quite in time.
TJ leaving his feet, takes him out of the play at first base, but Michael does a really good job getting over there, giving a target right now, as early as he possibly can for Tovey. Unfortunately, it's just not in time. TJ going to that one knee, he's got to make the throw from there. Can't cover first. Tovey's got to give Lorenzen a little extra time.
Now you got to deal with Walker, who homered in his first at bat.
He taps one slowly to third. They won't be able to turn 2. They're going to try to get the out at home. And Yordan is safe. He doesn't even slide. He just runs through the bag. And he scores on the fielder's choice. And the Astros have their first lead of the game.
Astros take the lead. Here's Cam Smith.
There's a base hit to right. Correa is going to be waved around. Here comes a throw by Beck. It's going to go to second. And Astros now lead 5-3 on the RBI single by Cam Smith.
Beck out there in right field, not even offering to try and throw Carlos out at home plate on this rocket to right field. Good swing again by Cam Smith.
Still just one out. And runners on first and second for Joey Loperfido. And he puts this one on the ground. It's going to get by Castro and into right field. In comes Christian Walker. Cam Smith to third. Astros continue with this big inning. It's now 6-3. A 5-run third inning.
Line drive right at Willie Castro. 92 miles an hour off the bat. He did a good job staying behind it, but the hop ate him up off the top of the glove.
And Matthews swings through it, and that'll bring up Vasquez again. Vasquez started this inning with a double down the third baseline as men on the corners with 2 outs.
On the ground towards the hole. That'll be into left field for another RBI. Christian Vasquez has 2 hits in the inning. It's now a 7-3 Astros lead.
The Astros like hitting it home.
And 2 quick outs here in the fourth.
Seems like the Astros were hitting it in the perfect spot in the bottom of the third, and the Rockies are just hitting it to the wrong spot here in the top of the fourth inning. And Jordan Beck, who singled and scored in the second, will come up.
Ball in the air to deep right. He's got a chance, and it is gone. Opposite field home run, first of the year for Beck. He's now 5 for 5. That is, as you like to say, ownership.
Jordan's hoping he's going to see Gordon in the lineup tomorrow somehow. It's good to see from Jordan, who is struggling a little bit.
And the Rockies 7, 8, 9 hitters have done it again. They have hit in all 3 at bats in the fourth inning, just like they did in the second inning.
So now Tyler Freeman, who bats from the right side and has hit the ball hard twice.
Ooh. Oh, God, that got him in the ribs, like front side.
He goes to first, and the bases are loaded.
Here comes Joe from his bench seat up the stairs, and he will make a pitching change.
And the Rockies are going to go to a pinch hitter here for Brenton Doyle in the fourth. They're going to play the Mickey Moniak card with the bases juiced against A.J. Blubach.
He pops this one up. Correa and Paredes converge. It'll be Carlos Correa who takes charge, and the Rockies will strand the bases loaded.
Hunter hit his 3rd home run of the season over the Crawford boxes in the first inning.
Hunter drives this ball toward left center field, and he's got his 2nd of the night.
How about airplanes?
Here come the Rockies. It's 7-5. He played bumper car with that baseball is what he did. 6th time in his still very young career that Hunter has hit 2 in a game.
He told me to hold it like an egg.
And he scrambled it.
2 for Goodman, 1 for Beck tonight.
Well, Walker on base for the 3rd time. He's 2 for 3 with a fielder's choice.
Taylor Trammell is going to pinch hit for Matthews with 2 outs and a man at first.
And now he hits the ball hard in between short and third. That'll be down for a hit. Christian Walker is going to head first to third. Trammell has a pinch hit single. The Astros have runners on the corners with 2 outs. Vasquez is 2 for 2 today with a double, a run scored, and an RBI single his last time up.
And he waved at that one. A curveball by Antonio for strike 3. Good pitch from the veteran righty.
Tovar draws a rare walk, just his 2nd walk of the year. So now the Rockies will bring the tying run to the plate. All of a sudden, it's a full count to Kyle Karros, who's been on base twice with base hits. He's 2 for 3. There goes the runner, and the pitch is a ball. That's going to be a walk. The Astros are going to challenge, and this could be a strikeout and potential throwout, although they could place the runner back at first. But we're going to get a challenge on this 3-2 pitch called ball 4.
That was a whole. Spill, you're right there by the dugout. That's literally a hold your breath moment for the dugout.
Well, it ruins the inning. The inning's over.
It is going to be Brian King coming in from out of the bullpen. 7-5 game, 2 runners on. King will be on in the 8th.
Julian is going to run at first. He's a tying run. He's going to run for Karros. And then we're going to get a left-on-left pinch hitter. Brian King, a lefty's on the mound. Troy Johnston's going to pinch hit for Jake McCarthy. That's a base hit to center field by Johnston. Around third comes Tovar. It's a 1-run game. Troy Johnston off the bench coming through.
And now Edouard Julien, the pinch runner, is the tying run at second base with 1 out. Tyler Freeman, the batter. Foul tip caught by Christian Vasquez. That's a big strikeout for Brian King and the Astros for the 2nd out. Julian will be off 2nd. Johnston will be off first. 2 outs in a 1-run game in the 8th. And a pop-up, playable. Isaac Paredes in foul territory, still coming, has time, and puts it away. King will strand 2 here in the 8th. Astros still lead 7-6.
And the tying run is aboard. So he's going to run for Rumfield. So Tovar will face the lefty. Tovar drives it to right. Smith coming on.
Yes!
It gets by him. Sullivan to third. He'll hold there. It didn't get by him far enough, unfortunately.
Now, that would have been disastrous. Fortunately, kept it in the vicinity. Tying run at third base, and Enyel De Los Santos is in here to try and finish this game off for the Astros.
Called third strike. Ball game over. Beck reacted, and once he reacted, it took him too much time to challenge. Rob Drake says you can't challenge now. Game over. Astros 8-game losing streak over. They continue their winning streak at home.